All right, thanks for joining me, guys. So this video is crazy. It's a confrontation between me and some squatters that were living in a house that I bought before it went to sheriff's auction. That's how I buy. I use creative financing and subject to buy these houses, which means I just take over the debt on the houses, right? So the crazy part about it is I was having a seminar that weekend, and it just so happened that I was taking possession of that house on a day of my seminar where I was doing a tour of my investment properties. Right. So I was like, oh, this will be cool. You know, I'm going to bring the people from my seminar to this property that I'm taking the possession of today by becoming the bank, right? Because I didn't pay any out of money pocket or any money out of my own pocket for this house. Nor did I have to get any credit checks. So I wanted to show the people coming to the seminar, you know, how that worked. So when I get there, this is what actually happened. Is that supposed to be? I'm having a seminar actually this weekend. So I was doing a tour of my investment properties. Oh, you just got out the shop. Where's Justin at? I'm sorry? That don't got nothing to do with me. We need. I'm sorry. I need because you're still in my house. So I don't want to. Hold on. We don't have to do this way.
We don't have to, but you're not listening. You're not listening at all. You're being rude and you're bringing a whole fucking. Can I get your first before anything?
Yeah, go ahead. Boy, hey. Y'all might be here when you see the sheriffs kick somebody out of the house. I ain't gonna be able to do it today. No, she just said they haven't found a house yet. So that's not my problem though. Because they've been living in this house without paying a mortgage payment for 3 years. 3 years. Hey, they left a note on the door and everything. Like that's gonna stop me from taking my house. I don't know, I ain't even finished reading it. I don't got time. Then she seen all these people. She was like, what the hell are you doing with all these people? Okay, so the deal with this house is this. They haven't paid the mortgage payment for 3 years, since August of 2018, all right? It's not even their house. It's their brother's house. The mortgage is under his name. So he moved out because he let this crazy lady move in, her and his brother, that's his brother's girlfriend, and then his dad. And he moved out because he didn't like living with them. So they were supposed to pay the mortgage, they didn't. So it was about to go up for auction. So they still feel like, because unfortunately in Sioux City, Iowa, there's a lot of drug users that use a particular drug. I think it's like speed or something. So in their mind, this is still their house. So they're gonna have to learn the hard way. And I don't want to do that. I don't, man. I don't. But they took advantage of their own brother. So they could give a shit less about me. So I gotta treat them the same way. So I'm gonna be getting in touch with the brother, and then I have to have the sheriff apparently come remove him. The beautiful part about this is this. I own this house on public record. I own this house. I have the rights to this house. So right now, honestly, if I had time, I could call the sheriff because they're in my house. They're in my house. If you look this house up on public record, you'll see that Gene Boykin, well, not Gene Boykin, my company, is the contract holder of this house. All right? So all that said, they think they can live here for more for free. You see that? This is the type of stuff though that you might have to deal with. All right? So you gotta keep it cool and cordial. Okay, I'm gonna go chat with her, y'all. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm not trying to be a bitch, but this is fucking weird.
Well, I know I'm having a seminar, but you guys weren't supposed to be here, so.
Oh, well,
I mean,
and that's not gonna happen. Listen, you have to understand.
Well, hold on. How are you? But see, what you don't understand is I can call the sheriff and all that, but I don't want to do that. So don't tell me what's not going to happen and what's going to happen.
You can do what you want, but you
is that what I have to do? But don't tell me what's going to happen and what's not going to happen.
I never told you what was going to happen.
You just said this is not going to happen. So don't. You're not dictating anything to me.
We have a lawyer already. He said we have to leave till you evict us. So tell our house we didn't get the keys yet, bro. We can't do this.
That's weird.
This ain't happening. Call my lawyer.
I'm having a seminar first off, so that's why I brought all these people.
We can just
go and chill out.
No, because I got a lawyer, bro, and I'm not doing this. You're trying to evict my kids out of here. We have
You haven't paid the mortgage for 3 years.
We paid from Josh. We are tenants.
You got a record? Also, now you're a tenant.
Josh,
I mean, that's cool.
I have a paper signed that Josh signed it over to me.
It's cool.
We have the paper legally.
It's cool. Is it notarized?
Yes, it is.
I highly doubt it.
Oh, you highly doubt it. Why?
Why? Because you should have recorded it.
It
doesn't matter. It's not recorded because it's not on public record.
Right now,
I'm not going to argue with you.
And we're going to leave, but if
I'm
we
not
can't
gonna
walk out the door, I called my attorney and we're going to leave.
What do you mean you can't walk out the door?
You're fucking...
Dude,
what are you talking about, man? Listen, guys. Stop doing them fucking drugs, Justin.
I don't do drugs.
What?
Justin, you just stop, man.
You're
better than that.
Dude,
you are.
I'm on probation.
You're better than that, man. You're better than that, man. Justin, you are, bro.
Dog, you tripping, dog.
Come on, Justin, now.
Nah, you're tripping.
You're better than that, bro.
We're talking about a house for one.
I'm just saying, man. You are better than that, dog.
You don't really care about it. Hey, hold on.
I know you do, man. But you're still, but you know, you can't look me in my eyes. You know in your heart, Justin.
I just took a UA this morning.
You know in your heart, Justin.
Yes, I do.
So,
but you care.
And I know.
But you care. You
All
care so
right.
much.
All right.
You care so much.
All right.
You care so much, though, but you're gonna kick his kids out.
You can do better, man.
But you care so much about him. You're
You
trying
can,
to talk
Justin.
shit and degrade him.
You
That's
can.
what you're doing.
All right, y'all. The damn screen door don't even shut. They gotta lock it. All right, let's go. We gotta go back to the seminar now.
So say they pissed at you and they just destroy the whole house. And it's like,
Yeah, there ain't nothing I can do about that. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I wouldn't have to fix it. I just would have to give a discount, I guess, to the buyer if they tore the house up.
She looked like she capable.
Well, they're on that. That's what I just told them. That's what I just told them.
what do you have to put down for it?
I don't pay no money for these houses. Why would I do that?
Man, that's probably the most hectic part about this whole thing. That's the most hectic part.
See, it would be, the thing about it is, it would be hectic if I had paid some money. Like, I might be stressed out. Like, damn, my money tied up, this, that, whatever. But I haven't paid a dime for this house. So, but all that said, you want to make sure you do this stuff correct, right? So the fact that I did it correct, I got the documents notarized, filed with the recorder's office. I'm power of attorney as well for the real owner of this house. So I don't know how I want to do them yet, because I know that dude. Like, you know, it's a small city or whatever, but like she was trying to tell me what I was going to do and not do. And, you know, I'm kind of an asshole, but I'm not. So we'll see how it goes. But the ball's in my court still because of the paperwork. That's why I said earlier, your contracts mean everything, y'all. They mean everything. That was crazy, right? So listen, you know, I use creative financing to invest in real estate. And I mean, I came from the bottom, you know, man, my dad worked construction. My mom was like a waitress and all these odd jobs. So I grew up poor, you know what I mean? So these people not wanting to leave this house and trying to take advantage pretty much of me and my family's financial well-being. I was like, man, to hell with that. You're not about to, you think that you're going to be able to stay in there for a few months while I go through the eviction process to evict you guys. So I got creative, guys. Now you heard him say that when I told him to stop using drugs, man, because man, you see what them drugs do to people. Like it is bad. When he said that, he said he took a UA, a urine analysis, a urine test for his probation officer. So that made me think, this dude's on probation. So I had to get a little creative to get them out of my house. All right. So check out the rest of the video and you're going to see clips of what happened after that so that I could get them out of there. All right. And then also after those clips, I'm going to tell you how I acquired that house. I'm going to go over that real quick and then also let you know how anybody can do it, right? Anybody can do it. And that's what this channel is all about, giving you guys the information that you need to become real estate investors, right? To break into this institution that has a veil over it, right? Like you need a huge lump sum of money, or you got to have great credit and borrow money from a bank, when that's not true, guys. It's not. So just check this out. And I hope it brings you some value. And guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that this information can get out to everyone. And you'll get updates whenever I drop new videos, because I do tutorials on how you guys can become investors just like me by becoming the bank, right? No lump sum of money and no credit applications, realtors, W-2s, any of that stuff. All right. So check this out. All right. So my the guy, those people that were in that house, in my house, I guess, man, you know, we're gonna have to do it the hard way, guys. So they're gonna have to learn a lesson. So right now, that is the probation building. All right. I'm going to talk to his probation officer, and then after this, it will be Department of Human Services. So, you know, guys, there's more than one way to skin a cat, okay? And yeah, we can get the sheriffs to get them out of there too, but that's also a process, man. So I need them out now. This is my house. That's just the way it is, man. You can do it cooperatively, or we can do it the hard way. So we're gonna do it the hard way this time, and see how it goes. So I just want to give you guys a heads up on that, man. I'll see you guys soon. Yo, what's up, everybody? So I'm up in the probation office right now, waiting on his probation officer. Let's get to it, man. This is real estate is not a straight line, straight path. It's a ziggly path, but we got to fix these problems. So this is fixing the problem. I'll talk to you guys soon, let you know how it goes. All right, I just left the probation office, and now I'm at Department of Human Services, guys, to man, try to help these kids that are living in this. Boy, I don't even know how to explain it. I got the pictures. Maybe I'll post some pictures somewhere, guys, so you can see this, but I'm here to make a report, man. We want to do it the hard way. It's unfortunate. I do not enjoy doing this. This is not something that I like doing. It's not, but unfortunately, some people just force your hand, guys. So I got a family that I got to take care of too. So that's what it is. So I'm gone. I got to get up in here. All right. All right, guys. So as you can see, I had to get a little creative to get them up out of my house, man. You know, the thing about it is real estate investors, we have there's like a negative connotation with real estate investors. You know, they think we're scummy and slimy people and just trying to rip people off, when that's not the case. That is not the case with a lot of real estate investors, man. I do a lot to help people, right? But in this instance, these people, they ripped off their brother, you know, that was living there, the brother and the son, because the dad was living there too, you know. So imagine what they would do to me, right? And then not only that, you guys saw some of those pictures and that filth that those kids were living in. And then not to mention that they were drug addicts, man. I saw paraphernalia there. I mean, it was bad, you know. So, you know, I had to do what had to be done. And I don't like going about things like that. I offered them to get them into another place, to offer them money, you know, and it wasn't enough for them. They were trying to extort me. So I wasn't going for it. So, hey, you know, the guy said he was on probation. I went and talked to his probation officer. I did what I had to do, you know. That's just the bottom line. So the thing about it is, though, I wasn't all pressed to do it because of the type of investing that I do. Now, I use a creative strategy. It's called creative financing and subject to. So that house there, I took over the debt on that house. Like I said earlier, there were 3 years. They hadn't paid the mortgage payment in 3 years. 3 years, over $50,000 behind, right? So, and that was just to reinstate it, right? That's just the back payment's $50,000 because it's a great neighborhood, you know. So I ended up, like I said, you know, I took over that house. I took over the mortgage on it and took over that debt, right? But I didn't have to pay that $50,000. I used the options that were available, you know, and that's why learning this strategy, understanding it. And I'll tell you this, you know, my mentor, Chris Haskins, is a giant in this industry, and I learned a lot from him, and then I went out and learned more. So now, you know, I'm pretty damn good at doing this. I am. And not only that, you know, I started the GoGetter family, right? Because you got to be a go-getter when you're out here doing real estate. You gotta hustle. Hence the shirt, man. Hence the shirt. Go-getter family, man. The go-getter family. So, you know, you got to be a go-getter because real estate transactions, I always say this: we don't buy houses, we buy problems. And then if we can fix that problem, we get paid very well, and we get a house on top of that. right? But the Go-Getter family, I mean, that's a group of people that are of the same mind, right? So I've helped a number of people, man. I helped Janelle Eagle Robles close her first deal. She owns She Helps Homeowners LLC. She closed the deal for $760,000. Didn't need any money and definitely didn't borrow any money from a lender, right? Then here's a picture of my apprentice, just turned 18 years old and closed his first deal. Now he got that deal under contract and got a $9,000 assignment. That's what that check was. He got it under contract and he didn't know what to do from there. So he brought it to me and let me know that he needed a buyer. He didn't know what to do on the exit strategy. So I went and I got him a cash buyer. But the thing about it is these people learned, right? They learned and then they went out and got after it. That's why I love having students, you know, having some of my students, but I don't just take everybody though. That's the thing. And you know, we there's qualifications and we got to make sure we're a good match, you know, so that way we can grow together, because I'm not a teacher. I'm not a guru. I'm not a mentor. I'm an investor. And I just want to, you know, spread this knowledge. And the thing is too, one of the main reasons I want to spread this knowledge is because using this strategy, it puts us at the same starting line as the rich and the wealthy, right? Because they don't want us to know this information. They bury it. So when you start this strategy, finding the contracts, it's going to be difficult. Finding a lawyer to draw these contracts up, nearly impossible. You're gonna have to get these contracts somewhere in the industry. And as you see, my paperwork, I think it's the best in the industry. You know, it got them people up out of there, and I didn't pay anything for that house. I didn't pay anything. So I hope that this brought you some value and you know, showed you that anybody can get into this. Anybody, you know. And that house, like I said, it was going up to auction November 16th. And I stopped it. I love getting houses before the sheriff's auction, right? When they're on that list, then we go in and we talk to the homeowners and let them know what we can do for them. We can stop that foreclosure. We can put a little money in their pocket. I even helped a lady. I got her movers and I got her somebody to help her pack, right? Here's a check that I got on one of those properties. 20,000 bucks. Nice check, right? So on this property that you guys just seen with the squatters, I'm still in the disposition phase, which means I'm selling it, right? And I'm asking for a $20,000 down payment now and $1,100 a month on that property. So I'll cash flow 200 bucks and then I'm going to profit the 20,000 up front and then another 10,000 on the back end when they exercise that option. So, you know, my mentor, he says, own nothing and control everything. So I control this property completely. My LLC, buying it on contract. I'm the limited power of attorney of the old owner. Then I transferred the deed to that property into a trust that I control. So I control it, man. So, you know, that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't once you understand it. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. That's why, you know, I've got the Go-Getter Families Buying Free Foreclosures course that I created, man, because this is an awesome strategy. We're not going to these auctions bidding on these properties. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You can go before the auction. You find them, and I talk about how to find them in there, right? So you're going to know where to find them. Then you're going to know what documents you need. Then you got to know what to say to these people. So we use conversational negotiating. So we teach you how to do that in that course, man. There's everything that you need to get those transactions done. Get those transactions done and get financial freedom, guys. So for the holidays too, since it's the holidays, click that link in the description and it'll ask you for your name and your email address. And I'm gonna give you 75% off. I'm gonna give you 75% off on that buying free foreclosures. So you fill out that submission form and then we'll email you the invoice, because I can't even get it on my site because it's so cheap. It's not supposed to be that low. So I gotta email you the invoice, man. But it's the holidays, man, and I make a couple of pennies off of that stuff. I do, man. My income is by being an investor. That's my income. I just want to get this knowledge out to the people, and it brings good karma back to me. You know what I mean? And I want our people to win, man. The everyday hardworking people. I'm tired of seeing the rich and the wealthy continue to control everything and to have all the assets. We need to get some ownership back. This is the way. All right. So guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That'll give you a notification anytime I come out with a video, because I come out with a lot of video tutorials teaching you guys how to do this too. And by you hitting that like button, it's going to get me in the algorithm, man, you know, so that other people can see that we can become investors without needing a lump sum of money and without having to go to a bank and apply for credit. And we do that by becoming the bank. So thanks for joining me, y'all. And I appreciate you guys watching. And don't forget to check out our next video. But until next time, let's get to it, y'all.